T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hey everybody, welcome to the weekend wrap-up. I am Satoshi Sean, glad you're here. Going to be doing this by myself, as with everyone's schedule and different places around the globe, it's kind of tough to get everyone together. So we'll definitely be doing at least one weekend or one weekday, maybe two, with me and the Irishman and the other Irishman from Kiss Crypto and Mad Crypto. But you can always get us in our Telegram group. The link is in the description. I'm going to do the Divi giveaway and go over some news. Normally, I won't usually do it this late, but I meant to do it earlier, but it's been a crazy day, so I had some work to do, but I wanted to get it out. And then I was setting it for 12, and it went for 12 a.m., so oh well, here I am at midnight. Nice to be here. All right, let's check out the news. Well, there's a few things to go over. First, I wanted to go over, we went over some of this stuff this week. And I talked about how the legacy financial industries are really bullish and coming, behind crypto, which didn't happen in the last bull run. Also, how this bull run so far has been led by institutional money. There is hardly any Shushan boys and cab drivers and waitresses and so on moving their money in yet. So I think that's still to come. Which this week I've been inundated with friends and family, hey, I need to buy some Bitcoin. Yeah, it's at the all-time high. Of course you do. And then I tell them how dumb money works and what they're doing. But que sera, sera. The point of this story is that Deutsche Bank came out and specifically said that they're bullish on Bitcoin. And then Jamie Dimon, basically, it says that he's still unmoved, which is misleading because he's a liar. If you don't know this, before he came out and said definitely against Bitcoin's rat poison, so on and so forth. He talked down about Bitcoin so much and cryptocurrency. Meanwhile, he had his own company buying up millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin while he was fudding the price and pushing it down, which nowadays that could be looked upon as an offense. Definitely in the next coming days, I'm sure that will be looked upon as a offense when it comes to manipulating the market. 1,000,000% he did that, and he knew he was doing that. But those people are pieces of crap. So, but it says Deutsche Bank, which I forget. There was a couple other banks that I went over this week that were talking about. Visa itself said that they were looking at cryptocurrencies, and he doesn't say that he's against cryptocurrency. It says that his mind hasn't changed. Yeah. He said that he had not changed his mind about Bitcoin. So what that means is I'm going to continue to lie and buy it. Ethereum, it's really not a new story. Everyone knows it's skyrocketing. It's went over to $500, which is the first time it's done that in more than 2 years. And also, when it did it last time, there was the ICO craze, which went on for a long time. This DeFi craze, this bubble popped real quick because it was 98% scams. that did start, I think, this run, but I think now, I think it's much more genuine. I think Ethereum is moving towards, the next phase where they're going to be updating so much stuff and upgrading so much stuff that this is much more of a project pushed run. I think this is going to be a lot more sustainable. I don't think we'll ever see prices again. The $99 Ethereum is a pipe dream now. I'm super bullish on Ethereum. Okay, this I kind of wanted to go over. All the altcoins consolidated, and Litecoin kind of did kind of lead the rally. It was the most boring coin for all this year. Me and Lee, we made fun of it all year, and I had a bunch of Litecoin, but it would not move. Bitcoin would make some big moves up and down, and Ethereum, everything would move, and Litecoin would move just pennies. It just sat there. The most of it goes like to the high 40s, and then the low 50s, and it was just little. And it is kicking some butt. So all the altcoins consolidated. It was green across the board, and then, but not Divi. Divi was still red, which was very disheartening, and it caused a lot of negativity and sentiment, and borderline FUD. I don't want to say FUD because there was justifiable or understandable frustration and anger in the community, and people were very, very outspoken about it, especially in Telegram. And the team, listened to it, and they really kind of went over everything in the last Divi 5 live at 5. They basically just sat down and talked about the basic numbers, where they were, when it started 2 years ago, where they are now. They compared it to Bitcoin. They compared it to their projects. Just kind of taking a step back and looking at it's not even the big picture. I mean, we're talking about something when it was an idea in its infancy to a handful of months later. But it's still, Divi's still up like 500%. But I didn't want to go into any of that stuff. You can go watch the live at 5 that Nick did. The thing I thought was really cool is that altcoins did all consolidate. They all started to move together. Ripple, Litecoin, everything was moving in one direction. But then they all went down. They're all red. Not a massive drop, but they all were going down. They were just moving in unison like they were in the last run, but not Divi. Since Friday, that has just been going up a significant 25, 30%. All the other altcoins were moving, in the opposite direction, and Divi was still just solid, moving up like it was before. So I mean, honestly, I was a little, not so much concerned, but more confused and a little concerned, but very confused as to why the price was just doing this. I know I feel a lot better, a lot more confident in it, in the price anyway. I've always been, confident in the team and in the project. So I'm going to go into a regulation, which I still believe we're going to have some kind of regulatory framework this year. I think with the pandemic and all, kind of put a lot of stuff in the back burner. But the IRS is really wanting their pound of flesh from everybody. And the article says that ETH miners are safe until November 2021. They're really not. That's kind of misleading. The IRS didn't say that. The IRS said that they still do not know how to tax cryptocurrency, whether they're going to treat it as look at the risk side of it, or treat it as money. But the Vitalik Buterin said that recommended the IRS should wait till November 2021 or so until Ethereum, the second largest network market by capitalization, moves to the current proof of work consensus mechanism that involves mining by staking. So it looks like 2.0 is going to be coming out in full force in a year. And then also this is just another story. OKX, the CEO, after he'd been arrested, and they resumed deposits and withdrawals, he came out and said that he's working with the authorities on a blockchain project that he did like a year, I don't know, a while ago. But he is out and working with authorities. And speaking of regulatory framework, crypto assets in South Africa will be considered financial products. And they do have a proposal out. So like I said, I know usually the SEC or the Canadian Financial Authority, they really move first on a lot of this stuff. And then other countries kind of follow suit. But with crypto, every country's been waiting and waiting, and the SEC is not really moving. And then I think with Libra, things got kicked into high gear. So they are moving forward. And then with China, moving for the digital yuan, there's a massive fire lit under regulators' butts to get something done. South Africa is coming out and going to treat crypto as a financial product. The main thing that means is that like people can't really talk about it or give advice unless they're financial advisors. They have to say, I'm not a financial advisor, blah, blah, blah. It's the usual stuff. So it'll be treated kind of like a financial product, like an investment or a mutual fund or something like that. And that is from NASDAQ. Right? Yeah. Dang it, I put the same story twice. I had that story two different things. One was crypto news, and this was from the NASDAQ news, just to show you it was not just crypto news. It was in the mainstream. Now, this is something that I'm super excited about. So there's a U.S. regulator who is making a new rule that is going to level the playing field. To where you can't blacklist whole industries, because this is not fair. Basically, banks say we run things, or payment processors say we run things. And that committee, most everyone on the committee, is massively backed by payment service companies from China and banks from China, as well as Switzerland and other countries around the world, not just U.S. banks or payment providers, which should be a conflict of interest, but it's not, and that's all public information. Anyway, this guy wants to put forward this bill that will make that you can't do that. So basically, you can't blacklist just crypto companies, or like in the United States, if you live in a state where, say, marijuana is legal, and you open a dispensary or a business that is connected with it in any way, you can't deposit your money in a bank because banks are federally insured and it's federally against the law. So basically, you have to sit on a bunch of cash and keep it in your house or under your mattress or whatever, which is ridiculous. And no banks will have anything to do with you because they're being threatened. Same thing happened with cryptocurrency. Back in the last run a couple of years ago, you could have your bank account closed. Your PayPal, could get shut down if there was any kind of anything connecting you with crypto. And a lot of people looked at it as kind of conspiracy, like, oh, the banks are so scared, and they weren't. They're scared of the government and being shut down or getting in trouble for dealing with a blacklisted industry. So I guess it really was the banks, but just really high up, like your local bank or your county bank or state. They don't really care. They don't know what it is. But up top, they were making those changes, and they're really not fair. Hey, passive income, good to have you here. Yeah, I need to give away some Divi. I guess I should do that, huh? I'm not even ready for that. All right. All right, let me get this ready. Okay. Let's take a look. How many videos do I have to pick from? I'm going to do this a little weird. I'm going to give away 1,000 Divi. Thanks. It's my new studio. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is it? There we go. Copy link address. This will probably be the quickest way. Should have done this before, but like I said, I was running late and I thought this was going to be for tomorrow. And I think, yeah, that's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So let's spin this. And one of these we just did yesterday, so there's not going to be many comments, but do I have to stop this thing or does it stop on their own? Geez, okay. All right. So let's go to this one. We got, what was this? 74 comments. So, this is bothering me. It's bugging me. One through 74 is 58. So, I guess now let's go down to 58. What? Sorry. Yeah, I'm a little dramatic on this, yeah. Won't go down any further. Is it stuck or are the other ones hidden? The other ones are hidden. Damn it, 45. Hold on. 44. Easy peasy. So, Joel Ventura, you have won. There's your Divi address. So I'm just going to send you 1,000. Yeah, it was a little dramatic with all the spinning. All right, Joel, I'll shoot you out 1,000 Divi. Congratulations. Comment on this video for the rest of the week, and then at the end of the week, I'll have it better set up and ready. that's about it. It was good hanging out with you. You guys take care. I'll see you all in the next video. Oh, I guess I should stop sharing my screen. And I'll see you all in the next video. I will leave you with this video that Dennis created because it's still hilarious.
Guns don't kill people. I kill people with guns. How?